You know, the jail is an interesting environment, and I think people in the community don't truly realize what's there. I think they think of, you know, beautiful San Luis Obispo and that there's 25 people, 50 people in jail, and they don't realize that, you know, we're upwards of 600 people in custody. They don't realize that many people in custody are in custody for very serious violent crimes. We often forget that, you know, today's news is replaced, you know, in 2 days later with something more horrific or more violent or something more newsworthy. So I don't think people realize that, you know, we can have 10 to 20 people in custody that are awaiting murder trials. When you start counting those up, they realize, wow, you know, that is the case. I can tell you every single person that I've ever taken in the jail or provided a jail tour for, they walk out with their eyes wide open saying, I had no idea in the environment. You know, operating in the jail, my mantra from the very beginning, and everybody I hire for the jail is that understand that it can be a very difficult environment. You have to deal with the people that, you know, want to hurt you. You have people that are presumed innocent. You have people that are very good citizens in this community that have made a mistake and they come in. And in all those cases, you know, their responsibility is to treat them with dignity and respect. But it's a difficult situation because they have to be very guarded. Just a couple of weeks ago, I had a deputy in the jail assaulted, and his orbital bone on his eye socket was broken. His nose was broken from a really unprovoked attack from an inmate. So those are the things that they have to be on guard with. But at the same time, they want to try to treat the inmate to where it's actually productive time for them. So in other words, create that environment that if they want to program, if they want to better themselves, they don't want to return, that we create that environment for them. So I have many correctional deputies that actually help teach the programs in the jail, which was a huge change and really came about in the last 4 or 5 years. And surprisingly here, you know, these deputies are used to focusing on just housing inmates, and now all of a sudden we're teaching all these programs and they're actively getting involved, not because they're told to do it, because they want to do it. So every day, you know, it's a balancing act for them. They're dealing with somebody maybe that wants to hurt them and somebody that they want to help. So trying to identify people that fit that mold and constantly, repreach that to them, that be guarded, but be good. You provide a customer service, and it's weird that, you know, maybe they had, you know, experience working in a retail store, and that was very valuable to them getting the job with the sheriff's office because they had a lot of retail experience and customer service experience, because truly that's what they're doing. And in some cases they grew up in this area and they're seeing people come into jail that they went to high school with, went to college with, and they have to be willing to deal with that and willing to deal with the fact that they're going to be dealing with at any given time two different types of people, and so they have to be consistent. And so I think the message for employees, the message for the community is that until you've seen it, until you really understand what they have to go through every day, it's hard to really imagine it.